Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 10 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 10 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter trigonometry. The lessons we're going to cover today are trigonometric ratios, find the length of a side, find trigonometric functions using calculator. Trigonometric ratios, find an angle measure, solve a right triangle. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Okay, here I am on grade 10 math. The chapter we are on right now is trigonometry. Let's just start with the lesson, that is trigonometric ratios, find length of a side. Find RS. You are given a triangle. Let's just start with the test questions, right? Okay, find JK, right? JK, right? So you have to evaluate cos of 60, right? Here you have 60 degrees. You need to evaluate cos of 60 degrees. So cos of 60 degrees equals adjacent divided by hypotenuse, right? So adjacent is 1 and hypotenuse is 2. Basically, these are the special triangles, right? You need to use 30, 60 and 90 special right triangle to find cos 60, right? So if it in the special triangle, that is 1 over 2, right? That is cos of 60 degrees. Now just look at the triangle you have to find JK for. You have to find cos 60 degree equals adjacent is JK divided by 2 square root 15, right? That is JK divided by 2 square root 15. We know that cos 60 is 1 over 2. So JK and 2 square root 15. So just to evaluate 2 square root 15, when you multiply 2 square root other side, that is you are left with, you have JK equals 2 square root 15 over 2. 2 and 2 cancel out. So JK equals square root 15. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Find Vx. Okay, so you are given 30, 60, 90 triangle, right? You have to compare this triangle to 30, 60, 90 triangles, right? But you can do without comparing. Let's just see here. But you are given okay, so you have to see this is the special triangle you have to compare this triangle with, right? That is 30, 60, and 90 triangle. This is 30. This is 60, right? So the ratios they have is 1, 2, square root 3, right? So cos of 30, just look at this triangle. Cos of 30 degree equals 1 over 2, right? So just look at this triangle now. Cos of 30 degree equals Vx divided by 2 square root 13, right? So cos 30 is 1 by 2 and Vx divided by 2 square root 13. So then Vx equals, multiply this with 1, that is 2 square root 13 over 2, 2 and 2 cancel out. So that means Vx equals square root 13. Got it? The correct option is Vx equals 2 square root 13. Square root 13. Got it? These are the special triangles. You have to compare them and find the value of the missing one. So Vx equals square root 13. Option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? Okay, the next one is okay, so that is again 30, 60, 90 triangle. You have to find FG, right? This is 60, this is 30. So this is 1, 2, and square root 3, right? No, sorry. 60. This is 1, this is 2, and this is square root 3. Okay, you need to find FG, right? Cos 60. Wait, you have to find FG. Sine 60. Yes, you have to calculate sine 60, right? So sine 60 is opposite divided by FG you have to find, right? Yes, that is sine 60 you need to calculate, right? So sine 60 is square root 3 over 2, right? For this triangle. So for this one, sine 60 equals FG divided by 16, right? So sine 60 is square root 3 over 2, that is fg over 16. So then fg equals 16 times square root 3 over 2, and 2 times 8 is 16. So fg equals 8 square root 3. Got it? The correct option is 8 square root 3. So basically you have to compare this triangle to 60, 30, 90 triangle. So here is the measurements of the 60, 30, 90 triangle. So according to this triangle, that is square root 60, sine 60 is square root 3 by 2, right? So then you have to evaluate sine 60 for the given triangle. Sine 60 for the given triangle is fg over 16, right? Calculate the value of fg, that is 8 square root 3. The correct option is 8 square root 3. Option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Okay, the next one is find trigonometric functions using a calculator. Let's just start with the lesson. Evaluate cos 89. You simply have to use the calculator to find the value. So cos 89 is 0.017452. Write your answer as an integer or as a decimal rounded to nearest hundredth. You need to round the answer to the nearest hundredth, so you can round off 0.0172 to 0.02. Let's just start with the test questions. Evaluate cos 60, right? So cos 60 is, use the calculator, that is but I have zero point 0.5 on my calculator. 69 it is actually. The question is cos 69, not 65, right? So for cos 69, you have 0, 0.358. This is cos 69, right? Not, so you can round it off to 0.36. So the option is option number 1 is the correct option. You simply have to use the calculator. The question is you have to evaluate cos 69, not 60, right? So the correct option is 0.36. Option number 1 is the correct option. So the correct option is option number 1. Okay, you need to evaluate sine 37, right? So just use the calculator. Sine 37, that is 0.601. 0.601, so you need to round off the answer, that is 0.60. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is evaluate sine 29. The correct option is that is sine 29. The correct option is 0.47. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? Okay, the next one is evaluate cos 70. So cos 70 equals 0.34. Option number 1, 2 is the correct option, that is 0.34. Evaluate sine 48. That is sine 48. Sine 48 is 0.74. Option number 1 is the correct option. Evaluate sine 33. That is 0.54. Option number 1 is the correct option. The correct option is yes, 0.54. It is option number 1 is the correct option. Evaluate cos 75. So, which is the correct option? The correct option is very good. That is 0.25. Option number 0.26. You need to round it off. 26 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is trigonometric ratios, find an angle measure. Okay, so find measurement of angle H. Okay, so you need to find the angle H, right? Here is the angle H. You are given two of the sides, one angle. You can use cos of angle H, right? So that is adjacent divided by hypotenuse, right? Adjacent is square root 17 and hypotenuse is square root for 34, right? So you can rationalize by multiplying by root 34. So that is square root 17 times square root 34, and here you have 34 square, right? So 2 and square root cancel out. You are left with 17 times square root 34 is 17 times 34 is 578, right? No, let's just make factors, right? Just 1 minute. 17 times 34, right? Write them down in one square root. Here you have 34. So when you write them down one square root, you can write 17, and you can write this 17 as 2 times 17. So divided by 34. Then you can write 17 outside the square root, 17 square root 2 over 34. So 17 times 1 is 17, 17 times 2 is 34. So that is square root 2 over 2. Got it? So that means measurement of angle H is square root 2 over 2. And you can evaluate cos 45 for square root 2 over 2, because square root 2 over 2 is 45 degrees, right? So then measurement of angle H is 45 degrees. Got it? Let's just start with the test questions, right? So let's just evaluate measurement of angle B, right? Here is angle B. So we have to do cos of angle B, right? So cos of angle B is 6 square root 105 divided by 12 square root 35, right? 6 times 1 is 6 and 6 times 2 is 12. And 35 divided by 105 divided by 35 is square root 3, right? And that is square root 3 over 2. So you have to do cos of angle B equals square root 3 over 2. So cos 10 is square. No, that's cos 30 equals, sorry, 0.866, right? And 0.866 is equal to square root 3 by 2. Yes, that is 30 degrees. Option number 2 is the correct option. Very good. Okay, the next one is measurement of angle J. So here is angle J, right? You have to do cos of angle J, right? Cos of angle J is 9 square root 3 over 18. That's same 30 degree, right? 9 times 1 is 9, 9 times 2 is 18. So cos J is square root 3 over 2. So cos 30 is square root 3 by 2, right? Cos 30 is square root 3 over 2. So the correct option is 30 degrees. The correct option is 30 degrees. So the correct option is 30 degrees. Okay, the next one is measurement of angle S. Find measurement of angle S, right? So sine sine of angle S you are going to evaluate, right? So sine of angle S is 2 square root 3 by 4, right? So that is square root 3 by 2. And I sine 60 is square root 3 by 2. Isn't it? Yes, the correct option is 60 degrees. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is solve a right triangle. Okay, solve the right triangle. You are given two of the angles and one side. You have to solve the right triangle, right? So you need sides and angles, right? So start with the angle 45, 90. So that means the third angle is 90 degrees, right? This is 90 degrees. Sorry, 45 degrees. The third angle is 45 degrees. Got it? You have two, only one side given. Two of the sides are missing. So you have to make the special triangle 90, 45, 45. and you have to compare these triangles, right? Because you are given with only one side. But you can do without comparing. Let me try, right? Sine 45, right? Sine 45 is UW divided by 15 square root 2, right? Then UW equals sine 45 times 15 square root 2. So sine 45 is sine 45, that is 0.707. Sine 45 is 0.707, right? 0.707, and you need to multiply it 15 square root 2. I think 15 it is. I just forgot 0.707 is. Yes, 15 it is, right? So let me just multiply. 1 by square root 2, I think it is. 0.07 equals 1 over 2. Yes, this 0.707 is equal to. Okay, so sine 45 degrees equals UW divided by 15 square root 2, and sine 45 is 1 over square root 2, right? So UW divided by 15 square root 2, UW equals 15 square root 2 over square root. So square root 2 square root 2 cancel out. UW equals 15. Got it? So that means you can evaluate these triangles without comparing them to special triangles, right? You don't have to use. So UW equals 15. Now you have this side. You can find the other side by using the Pythagorean theorem, because that is a right angle triangle. So just use Pythagorean theorem. Pythagorean theorem is 15 square root 2 squares, that is the hypotenuse, right? So hypotenuse square equals the sum of the other two sides, 15 square plus b square, right? So then b square equals 15 square root 2 square and minus 15 square, right? So 15 square equals 225, and 224 times 225 times 2, that is 450. You just have to evaluate 15 square, that is 225, and 2 and square root cancel out. So you have to do 225 times 2, that is 450 minus 225 equals b square. So 450 minus 225, b square is 225, and b is also 15. So see, we have this side is 15, this side is 15, this is 15 square root 2, and this is 45, this is 90, and this angle is also 45. So that means you can evaluate the triangle without comparing it to special triangles, right? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. We'll do one of, that's the one we just did. 15, 15, 45 is the correct option, right? Okay, let's just do this one. So start with sine 30, right? Sine 30 equals 16. No, cos 30 will do. Cos 30 degree equals RS divided by 16 square root 43, right? And cos 30 equals square root 3 by 2. That is square root 3 over 2 equals RS 16 square root 43, right? That is square root 3 over 2, right? Then RS equals 16 square root 43 times square root 3 divided by 2. So 2 times 8 is 16. And 3 times 3 is 9 and 3 times 4 is 12. That is 8 square root 125 is RS, right? Now we have this RS, that is 8 square root 120. You can use the Pythagorean theorem and find the third side, right? The missing angle is 60, right? So let's just use the Pythagorean theorem, that is 16 square root 43 square equals 8 square root 129 square and plus the missing side. So 16 times 16 is 256 times 43 is 11008 and 8 square is 64 times 129 is minus 8256 equals b square. So 11,008 minus 8,256, that is 2752 equals b square. So b equals square root 2752, that is 8 square root 43. So the correct option is option number 2. You have one of the side is 8 square root 129, the other one is 8 square root 43 and the missing angle is 60. Got it? Option number 2 is the correct option, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 10 math. The chapter we were working on is trigonometry. The lessons we have covered today are trigonometric ratios, find the length of a side, find trigonometric functions using a calculator, trigonometric ratios, find an angle measure, and solve a right triangle. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you. Or either you can write down the question in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. Any questions you can please ask. Any questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.